Beloved, February 12, 2019, in dreams, I was in a place where instructions were given to be able to enter a place. It was a land where each family, by divine will, had made their ark to be able to have salvation at the final moment of their tightness. So the instructions were given, and everyone had to enter to possess the land designated to prepare it, and in turn prepare each one with these preparations. The steps were to open the gate of said place, to be able to enter, possess their habitat, and begin in the learning process of growing food, preserving water, and softening the roughness, and level the high. It was a hard process, but it was indicated to me that it was very necessary for the transformation of character. In that way, I gave the instructions, and the first person, when passing through the gate of the farm, he began his work, but his perseverance lasted a very short time. After this, another person came. His indolence made him give up and also retire. But when retiring, he said, God is merciful. He will save me in whatever circumstance I am. At that moment, I also saw how another person arrived and was given the same instructions. They, with distrust and murmuring, began their work. Many blessings awaited them there, but their negativity and complaint made them useless in the labor of their work and effort. Their effort was extremely little, and their only conversation was, I'll never make it. He's going faster than me. I urged him to follow with clear and precise instructions, but their pessimism and lack of perseverance was so little that they came out muttering in great discontent. I saw others also arrive. Each one received the same instructions when entering. These arrived with prepotency and said, I can. I will be able to achieve it. Then, at that moment, they began to fail because they were indolent. But they said, I will do it again. I saw them start with cold effort, but their prepotency did not allow them to advance beyond their thoughts was then that they could, but nevertheless, when doing the work, they did not achieve it. They fought against everything. Their aim was to be ready at the cost of all other people's vitality. They pushed others to move according to their plans because they did very little, but their combative spirit could not see that the vitality of others was exhausted. I tried to make them understand, but their mind, clouded by this procedure, did not respond to the behavior of their sanity. While they were talking, my companion arrived and told me, leave them. They always fight against everything and with everything. Their spirit of dissension is not of a celestial character. They finished the vitality of the neighbor. They are accused of murder before God. Their behavior is deadly. Upon hearing this, I asked them to leave the place, and just like a murmuring, they left. Then I saw these other persons arrive. These people began to prepare, but their goal was also to learn at all times everything that they needed with patience. They did it with fervent prayer. They asked God for wisdom, and with much suffering and much pain, they continued to fight. These, like babies, observed everything that could pass in front of them. This, in fervent prayer, asked God for wisdom and strength to be able to have their preparation on time. Then, at that moment, I saw angels exalted in glory, who came to their rescue and helped them in their daily work. I saw how some did not even bother with their preparation, and it was as if it was detestable to them. At that moment, my companion said, how Can you be indifferent to such a great salvation? At that moment, beloved, I saw another group that worked with so much harassment, making fun of those people who worked hard. Their life was totally indolent, but they felt totally sure of themselves. At that moment, my companion said, "Fools, tomorrow they come for your soul, and what you have, whose will it be?" So vain is the man who rejects God's requirements and rejects God's help. At that moment, my companion also said, "There will be crying and gnashing of teeth. There will only be saved those who live only for the kingdom of God more higher. Blessed are those who trust in Jehovah, but the indolent will perish." May God grant that each one of us are really doing with all conscience, with all our strength, all our energy, really the part that we have to do so that before God we can be accepted in Him. May the Lord bless you all.